So I've said it before and I'm going to say it again, that Christ is a consciousness. You know what I mean? Christ consciousness. And a lot of people always say Christ is coming back, which in fact that is true. But the fact is Christ isn't coming back because he's already here. Christ consciousness. When they say Christ is coming back, this is what they mean. Do you understand that the world is having a big spiritual awakening? How many of you that never was conscious to reality, how many of you that weren't following God, understanding your power, understanding your wisdom, understanding who you were in God, how many of you woke up and got close to God ever since COVID happened? How many of you? I guarantee you it was a mass majority of you. And it's the same way in the entire universe, in the entire world. The whole world is having a mass awakening right now. That's what they mean when they say Christ is returning. He's already here. And that's why you see the world going through all this craziness, this chaos, because that's the way that the world operates. They've been programmed for so long. They've been blind for so long that sometimes it takes destruction to wake your ass up, to make you realize, hold on, something else is going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. Think about it. Let me put it in a smaller frame of mind to get you to understand, to get you to understand. Say you were in a relationship with somebody and you knew their energy was off. Maybe they wouldn't answer all the time, or maybe they wouldn't show up, or maybe they lied a lot, or maybe they hid their phone, or maybe this, maybe that, right? You had a feeling that something was off, but you stayed with this person because you couldn't prove it. So it wasn't until you got your heart broken, it wasn't until you got smacked in the mouth with reality of what was happening behind the scenes that you realized who this person was when your back was turned. The whole universe works this way. God knows this, that a lot of people don't wake up to reality until something detrimental happens. Why do you think so many people who got close to God was after they had a car accident, after they were abused for years and woke up to who they were afterwards? Or maybe they overdosed on drugs, fell out, woke up and was like, holy shit. Boom. Next thing you know, they're having an awakening and they're following God. You guys have to think deeper into this. Like, why is that? Why is that? Why does it, and that also helps you to understand. It kind of gives me, happiness. I was looking for a different word, but it kind of gives me joy, happiness, a different perspective. This is why we go through pain. This is why we go through setbacks. This is why you have loss. I was explaining to somebody else earlier on a post that I made. There's two sides to everything in life. That's the way that the universe works. There is no good without evil. There is no right without wrong. There is not love without pain. There isn't one side of the coin. There's two sides to every coin. There's two sides to every story. There would be no up without a down. There would be no light without dark. There would be no smiles without cries. That's the way it works. Just like there wouldn't be no sun without rain. There wouldn't be a rainbow without a storm. You know, you have to understand this. And that is because this universal law, this universal principle that God operates in, that the universe operates in, is light and dark, good and negative. It's all about what energy you move in. You know, you have to be able to, when you're going through a hardship, when you're going through a hard time, you have to be able to understand, what is God trying to show me here? What can I learn from this? How can I use this to elevate, to become stronger, to become more powerful? When you have a setback, understand, hold on, this isn't just a setback, this is a setup. When you think you've been buried, but you've actually been planted, it's the season for growth. You know, you have to move in that energy. You have to understand that. So anytime something negative is happening in your life, you have to be able to understand how God operates, that you wouldn't be going through this hardship if it wasn't because he's trying to birth something in you. He's trying to show you something. He's trying to wake you up to something. He's trying to build your wisdom, build your knowledge, build your strength, and push you into that person that you're supposed to be. That person that left you, that person that cheated on you, that was to wake you up, to show you your power, to show you that you can bounce back from anything, to show you the kind of love that you need to provide to the universe, to show you who you are and what you deserve, to make you understand, hold on, you weren't appreciating yourself. You didn't love yourself. That's why this person was able to do these things to you. Or why you continue to allow someone to use you, to manipulate you, to betray you. Even though you know this person did it multiple times, you kept allowing it. Why was this? It was because who you were internally. It's not that you were a bad person. It was just that you didn't see how great of a person you were. You didn't truly see your worth because of maybe things in the past that you had went through. So you have to go through these hardships. You have to go through these setbacks. You have to go through this betrayal. You have to go through this loss in order to win. And that's just how the universal law works. Never forget that. That you are meant for greatness. You are meant for love. You are meant for abundance. And that you just have to see that in yourself. And you have to be able to see the light when you're in the dark and move in that energy, no matter what. No matter what you're going through, understand that God's going to push that pain into power. And stand on that. I love y'all.